Hi everyone, it's Brian Miller, Executive Vice President of your Building Industry Association of Northern Kentucky, coming to you with the April BIA update. First, some information about the Enzweiler Building Institute. We are now accepting applications for the 2021-2022 school year for the Institute. We have some exciting news about the new year and the new school year. We will be offering diesel mechanics for heavy construction for the first time. Students in this program will learn how to service and repair heavy construction vehicles, stuff like tracks, grapples, and hydraulics that you don't find in normal automotive labs. Our lab will feature all brand new equipment which is arriving daily. It's extremely heavy, we know, because we're the ones moving it around. We do have several scholarships available for the fall this year. There are two $500 scholarships available for incoming masonry students. These scholarships are sponsored by Star Building Materials in Division 4. Thank you, Joellen. Our Sales and Marketing Council also has two $500 scholarships available. One is for a deserving incoming student, and the other will be awarded to a continuing student in need. Thanks again to the Sales and Marketing Council for your continued support of our Institute. There is a $1,500 Andy Nyheisel scholarship which is available. This scholarship is named for the son of retired plumbing contractor Jerry Nyheisel. This year, the scholarship committee of theirs specifically expanded the criteria to include a student who is entering the trades. And finally, we have five $1,000 scholarships to award to minority and female students. These scholarships are named after Verter Woodson Tandy. Tandy was born in Lexington and went on to be the first African-American architect in the state of New York. These scholarships are sponsored by Al Nair Incorporated as part of their partnership with the BIA and our mission to expand the number of females and minorities represented as employees in the construction industry. Deadlines are coming up for all of these scholarships and for the school year, so make sure that you contact Dr. Vicki Berling, our Director of Professional Development at the BIA, for more details. Vicki's direct line is 859-640-4294, or you can contact her by email at Vicki, that's V-I-C-K-I, at buildersnky.com. Thanks, Vicki. We look forward to a great school year. Some in-person events we have this month. As we're coming out of the pandemic, we're going back into our in-person events. And the next one is on April 8th at Stevens Golf Center over on Limeberg Road. Our emerging leaders will host a special networking event called Masters of Construction, where young professionals can meet longtime members and current board members of our association. However, we will not be handing out any green jackets. This free event will go on from 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. and the driving ranges will be open, so make sure to bring out your clubs and give it a swing. Event sponsors will be passing out drink tickets, but you must register in order to participate in the festivities. You can visit our website, or you can go to the direct link at members.buildersnky.com/events to register. A special shout out to our event sponsors: Atkinson Insurance, Granite World, Northwest Title, Commonwealth Bank and Trust, Carter Lumber, Ernst Concrete, and Quinn Electric. Now it's time for the month we come to celebrate our Milestone members. Celebrating 1 year of BIA membership, True Blue Homes, thank you for your membership. 5 years of association membership, AE Door and Window. 15 outstanding years of membership, celebrating our Metal Airways and Rector Excavating Incorporated. An outstanding 30 years of association membership, Barrett Paving Materials, and a whopping 35 years of awe-inspiring association membership, BL Spilley Construction Incorporated. Thank you very much. We'd like to take a moment to welcome our new members to the association. Premier Hospitality of Northern Kentucky, LLC, doing business as Chick-fil-A Mall Road. We're very familiar with Chick-fil-A Mall Road. My daughters are there constantly. I think they eat half of your old stock. And we'd also like to welcome Site Supply Incorporated. Welcome to the association. A quick advocacy update. This has to do with the residential building code in the state of Kentucky, and specifically in Northern Kentucky. Recently, the BIA has been engaged with the building inspector community. Two issues have been addressed. First, Ice Guard was addressed, where a formal interpretation was requested from the Department of Housing, Buildings, and Construction in Frankfort. There being no reference to Ice Guard being in the Kentucky Residential Code, building departments across Northern Kentucky decided to enforce language in the International Residential Code. Kentucky enjoys primacy over our building codes, and as such, those involved with the adoption of the statewide residential code decided, upon review of the International Residential Code, to forego any language, including Ice Guard roof underlayment. The department agreed with our request, and now Ice Guard roofing underlayment is only an option in the state and not mandated. If builders so choose to use this underlayment, that's fine, but if they don't, they have a chance to save up to $200 per home. So there's a little bit of bang for your buck for your association dues. The second issue we've addressed has to do with codes and mandated footers underneath the termination of deck stairs that run to ground, specifically in Boone County. Boone County Building Department had mandated footers beyond the frost line at the termination of deck stairs that run to ground for some time. And following is a clarification from Chief Building Official of Boone County, allowing for other alternatives. The 2018 Residential Code included the American Wood Council Prescriptive Residential Wood Deck Construction Guide as a reference standard and also included it in section R301.1, alternate provisions. If deck builders want to take advantage of the designs advantageous in this document, they will have to provide frost footings for deck stairs. The American Wood Council is very clear that frost footings are required in the document. If deck builders choose to follow the 2018 Kentucky Residential Code, leeway is given for alternative methods and materials. Specifically in section 2018 of Kentucky Residential Code, section R104.11. The intent of the frost footing requirement seems to be to safeguard the stringer to deck connection from degradation due to repetitive frost heave loosening at this connection. If an alternative method is proposed that provides the same level of protection as frost footings, they'll approve it. They have further research that shows that builders in other jurisdictions excavate the bearing soil at the bottom of the stairs and place a couple of feet of freely draining compacted gravel in the excavated area, placing concrete pads on the gravel on which to bury their stair stringers. This does seem like an appropriate solution. Whatever the detail that you decide as a home builder that you'd like to be able to provide them, make sure that you just have it shown on their permit set. There are other ways to meet the intent of the code. They would be happy to consider any that would prevent damage due to frost heave. A little bit of news from the Kenton County Planning Commission. The BIA has been in the process of reviewing the new Z21 Unified Zoning Ordinance for Kenton County. A multitude of time has gone into an attempt to unify the zoning ordinance in Kenton County, giving a high number of municipalities within the county. This over 300-page ordinance is important as it addresses all zoning in Kenton County. Kenton and Campbell County industry and light commercial paving specifications are in the process of going through an update. For the last few years, members of the BIA have been addressing the issues surrounding increased paving specifications stemming from the last update of Kenton County subdivision regulations. The industrial paving specifications were adopted prior to the advent of our commercial council, and as a result, the sector of our industry was absent from the dialogue where industrial and commercial streets are concerned. A general overarching mandate was given to the engineering community to design streets for a 50-year design life. Streets are generally designed throughout Kentucky for a 20-year design life, so such costs shot up astronomically. Engineers, contractors, and developers have put many hours working with the county and cities and are getting to a 50-year design life with better technology that is resulting in much lower costs to place industrial streets into service, as well as create a new light commercial specification segment, which will drive down costs even further. Proposed language has been passed out of the Kenton County Planning Commission Subdivision Regulations Committee and will go before the full commission during their May 2021 meeting. We have scored a recent legal victory in the federal overreach of the Centers for Disease Control eviction moratorium. While we are not working to move people out of their rental homes, we are happy to report that a federal court in Ohio found that the placement of the moratorium that went into place last fall and was extended by the Biden administration recently is illegal for NAHB members, specifically just NAHB members. While this is an important legal win to rein in federal overreach, NAHB continues to urge members to seek access to the $46.5 billion worth of rental funding through the Emergency Rental Assistance Program via your local government or housing authorities. We hope that this helps our members who own and operate rental property immediately, and as you can start getting some of this rent back. Before we move further, I want to give a shout out to some of the champions in our advocacy efforts having to do with the commercial and industrial streets in Kenton County. I'd like to thank Dan Rigler of Rigler Blacktop, as well as Ted Vogelpool with Geotechnology Inc. All of our codes issues were quarterbacked by James Kegley of the Bold Company, and many other members have been involved throughout the way. A special shout out to NHB for that great legal victory having to do with rent. I do want to give a quick birthday shout out to our Director of Professional Development, Dr. Vicki Berling. She'll be celebrating her special day on April 19th. Happy birthday, Vicki, and thank you for all that you do to make our institute a great place. Be sure to check out our LinkedIn and Twitter for all of our latest news. Follow us on Facebook to see what events are coming up, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to see future BIA update videos as soon as they go live, just like this one. And make sure when you interact with us on social media, don't just share. Sharing is caring, and it gets the word out to your friends and your family. And please, when you have a chance to be able to get the opportunity to talk to people about what we do, spread the word. You are our biggest cheerleaders, and we greatly appreciate it. And also keep everybody in touch with what the association's been up to. Getting ready to sign out for this month's BIA update is Brian Miller with the Building Industry Association. I'll see you again next month. Bye-bye.